Hello, good
All right.
morning.
Hello, hello. Yes, Minnie.
Oh,
Finally, yes, yes. A great day to you. How are you? Can you hear me?
I can't hear you.
Okay.
Sorry. Wait.
Okay.
All right. How about now? Can you hear me now? No?
Sorry.
No, still can't hear me here. Okay.
Hear me now?
Okay, there you go.
All right.
Hi.
Wonderful. Wonderful.
Hi, Michael. Welcome to Wings of Inspiration.
Yes. Thank you so much, Minnie. Thank you so much for the warm welcome. Hello, everyone. Welcome to this video tribe and everyone from around the world. Welcome.
Yeah, welcome. So, Michael, could you please tell us more about yourself, your projects, and where are you currently residing now?
Absolutely. So for everyone who's tuning in, I know you're probably like, who is this guy, Michael Baptiste? Like, what's he here for? What's going to happen today? So I'll tell you a little bit about myself. First off, I believe that everybody has a superpower. And so what I do is I help people go inside of themselves, figure out what is their superpower. And then once we figure that out, I help them bring that out to the world. We then package it into their own product so that way they can go out there and get paid to share with people all over the world, build a movement that transforms lives worldwide and that allows them to live the life that they want to live because they want to live it. And so that's what we do for our clients every single day inside of our program called High Ticket Freedom. And we've been using this platform to transform lives since 2015. So that's a little bit about what I do. Now, just to really quickly tell you my story, I won't take too long here. I'll just get straight to it. So I grew up to a single mother, a teenage mother, in the projects of South Miami, Florida, while my father was in prison. I earned a basketball scholarship to go to college, and that totally transformed my life. But something happened. I fell into depression. I got injured. I had to have two knee surgeries. After these new knee surgeries, I fell into a terrible depression. I dropped out of college. I lost my scholarship, and my life hit rock bottom. And I felt like my life was over. I felt like there was nothing else for me. And in fact, I actually was contemplating suicide and contemplating, man, like there's got to be more to life. And in that process, I discovered internet marketing and my entire life changed. And so several years later, just to fast forward the story, several years later, I've been able to discover how to produce an income online. After that, I took that skill set. I began to offer it as a service to local businesses. From there, we started closing high ticket sales while I was in college. And then I went on to teach other people what I was doing while I was still in college. That led to me establishing a partnership and attracting a partnership with a project called Banana Wave Banana Milk, where I came on board as a co-founder of the startup idea, and I helped them take it from just an idea to now it's a physical product that is selling in over 4,000 retail stores around the world, in stores such as Walmart, Whole Foods, HEB, GNC, and thousands of others. And like I said, we've been transforming lives with High Ticket Freedom because I took my experience from launching a product and getting it into mass market retail stores, and I began to teach my students how they could do it for themselves to create their own products, digital products or retail products that impact lives around the world. And so this success, this is just a little bit about my story, not to go too deep, but I just wanted to give you just my story, okay, what it is that I do. So now we can get to some questions and I can give you some value here today.
Wow, such an achievement. How did you come up with such a great idea and actually make it happen?
Great question. Well, first off, thank you. So the way that we came up with the idea is that it was my business partner's grandmother's recipe that she would make for him all the time when he was a little boy. So when he got older, he realized that, hey, nobody has grandma's product on the market. So we met in college and he actually needed help with marketing, sales, and things of that. So because that was my skill set, I came on board on the team and I just integrated my ideas and my skills, and that helped the idea go from just an idea to a real physical product that we now have in stores.
Oh, that's great. I hear you getting into your current achievements. How challenging is the journey and how did you handle those obstacles? Those, you know, yeah, those
Mhm.
obstacles.
Yes, great question. So challenges and obstacles, it's a part of life. It's a part of everything that we do. We're going to face challenges no matter what. Knowing this information, what I do is that I expect to face challenges. I expect something to come and present itself as an obstacle. I just expect it because it's a part of life. So when they come and when those obstacles show up, what I do is I say to myself, this is all. This is all you got, universe? Like, God, this is all you got? Come on, you know me better than this. You know I'm stronger than this. Okay, let's get through this. And I say things like this to myself so that way I can know that this is just another challenge. It's just another obstacle. Just like in the ocean, it's just like a wave, right? Like the challenges and obstacles, they're going to come in waves. And we just have to be emotionally intelligent enough to understand that these challenges are temporary. And then we have to think critically about how to solve the challenge, how to solve the obstacle while we are in the obstacle versus reacting emotionally like, ah, like that's how people lose it. So by staying calm and collected when obstacles come and just telling yourself that, hey, I will get through this. This is temporary. I will get through this and this too shall pass. Just small little sayings like this are things that keep me motivated and inspired when those obstacles come.
Okay. Implementing projects and managing a company is a complicated one. Michael, how did you keep yourself motivated?
I keep myself motivated by always remembering where I come from. You see, most people come from a nice family background, a nice, two-parent household, a nice, environment where there's no negativity or things like that happening. I didn't come from that, meaning honestly, I came from another side where, my father was not there. I came from a side where my mother, she worked as hard as she could to provide for four children. Like I come from a situation where there was no rich uncle or family, that there was no person I can go to say, hey, help me. So I had to do everything. And in terms of like, figuring this life out, I had to figure it out because no one in my family was an entrepreneur before. And so I had to figure that out. I will say I'm grateful for the support I've always had from my family and my loved ones that have always been there and my friends, because I've had a lot of people help me on my journey. I don't want to make it sound like, I just did it myself, but in terms of being an entrepreneur and doing something that nobody in my family's ever done before, I have to constantly remind myself where I come from, because those people are part of the reason why I work so hard, because I want to give them a new example to follow, right? Give them a role model to follow so they can be greater in their lives. So I always look at the pain that I went through and use that pain as motivation to remember, don't go
Yes,
back to that pain, go
that's
forward
true.
towards the pleasure. So
That's
that's
very
something that helps
true.
me stay motivated.
Yeah, how about handling a difficult conversation with your partners, employees, and clients? If you have encountered those situations, any words of wisdom on how to face these type of conversations?
Absolutely. This is a great question. I hope that everybody's out there paying attention with your notepad and pen handy, because this is going to be a great one. A lot of times in life, I'll speak from the Western world. So at the moment, I've been traveling the world for some time now. I'm traveling in Phuket, Thailand right now.
Oh,
Um, so,
that's
so,
great.
so,
So you're
yeah,
in
thank you.
Asia.
Yes, I'm in Asia right now. I'm in Asia right now. That is correct. That is correct. So, living in Asia and traveling through Asia has taught me so many cultural differences, and it just educated me so much on just human beings in general, right? And what I've learned is that people all over the world, some people, not everybody, but some people just don't like confrontation, okay? And
Yes.
confrontation is one thing, but then there's another part of it where you move beyond confrontation and into, possibly harming someone, right? Whether it's physically, mentally, emotionally, whatever it is. But confrontation is okay. Like, we should be okay with being confronted. And most people are not okay with being confronted because people don't like to be called out on their stuff, right? Most people don't like that. And so,
Yes.
because confrontation is a part of life, we have to confront our fears. We have to confront our dreams. We have to confront the bill collector. We have to confront the rent person, right? We have to confront them and pay them the rent money, right? So we deal with confrontation every single day. You have to confront the server at the restaurant to order your food. You have to get in front of them and tell them what you want in order to get the food, right? So that is basically you. That's how we as human beings get our message across to someone, is we come in front of them, right? Confront.
Yes.
We come in front of them, and we communicate. Okay. Now, when it comes to confronting employees, team members, partners, things like this, it can be a little tricky, especially when there's so much involved and so much attached to the success of the business or attached to the success of the task, right? So what happened, what I would recommend is, when you're confronting someone about something that's very difficult, definitely come to them face to face, respectfully, okay, not in an aggressive way, but just in a respectful manner, okay, an even killed manner, and the first thing that you do is compliment them. Tell them about something that they're doing right. Tell them about something that they're doing that is beneficial for you, beneficial for the team, beneficial for the company, beneficial for the bottom line revenue, etc. Right? That's the first place to start. Then after you deliver that compliment about what they are doing, then you want to talk to the issue, to the behavior. Don't come to the person like, hey, I think you're a terrible worker. Hey, I think you're not very good at this job, and you should probably find something else. No, 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 no. What you want to do is say something like this. Hey, Manny, I really appreciated the way that you put the cap on the bottle. I think you did a great job with that. However, there's something that's been happening lately is that some of these bottles have been leaking. Now, I don't know who it is. I'm just giving you the information. Some of these bottles have been leaking. Somebody must not be twisting it tight enough, okay? So I just wanted to speak to you about this because we want to make sure that our bottles are sealed tight, that we're not having any additional leakage, and that we're able to deliver great quality product for our customers. So I'm just, speaking to you about this specific topic. I think that you're doing a great job, but just keep it in mind that we want to have the bottles twisted on tightly so that way the customers get great product. How's that sound? Yeah, sounds
Oh,
good?
that
What are your
sounds
thoughts?
good.
Thoughts?
Yeah,
Okay,
that
awesome.
that
All
sounds
right.
good. And
Okay, great. Get back
okay,
to work. I'll see you later. Okay. So that would be an example. That would be an example. Is you want to speak at the
what about
problem and or the behavior, not at the person.
okay? How about the ever-changing technology, climate change, cybersecurity issues? Lots of challenges of the today and the future market. What is your plan is ensuring your products and service will be resilient, stable, and sustainable for the long run?
Great question. So one of the things that I firmly believe in is being a student of life. Every day I am constantly learning, constantly evolving, constantly learning something new, constantly reading different books, listening to different audios, different tapes, different lectures, and I'm constantly investing in myself, whether it be different courses, different coaches, different consultants, to continue to add information here so that way I can stay up to date and also stay ahead of the trends. So one of the things that I constantly do is I constantly look for new technologies that are emerging, whether it's Web 3.0, okay, whether it's the blockchain technology, okay, whether it's even the augmented reality, virtual reality, space technology, different things happening in the energy fields, in energy sectors. I'm constantly researching into these different spaces just so that way I can have information, that's coming from multiple different sources, just so that way I'm not locked into one. Hey, internet marketing, or like, hey, retail products. No, I like to keep a very vast array of information available to myself so that way I can see the trends happening in different markets, because one market over here will have an effect on 5 different markets, right? So like the energy sector, if energy prices go up, that's gonna have an effect on people's internet usage. That's gonna have an effect on people cooking food. That's gonna have an effect on multiple different areas of life. So by learning about different fields and different yeah, just different spaces, I feel like this is something that allows me to kind of keep myself ahead of the trends, or up to date with what the trends are. And then by taking fast action, once I learn this information, this allows us to kind of keep ourselves ahead of the curve, if you will, and continue to deliver cutting edge solutions to the market. And also it allows us to protect ourselves with the cutting edge technology, right? Where we use things first before the rest of the world finds out. And then by the time we have a strong grip on this technology, whatever it is, other people are like, hey, I just heard about this thing, can you help me with it? And we're like, sure. We've already kind of blazed our own trail. Here is a way, here's what we've done, packaged into a nice system for you. So this is one of the ways that we like to keep ourselves ahead of the trends and ahead of the curve by constantly researching, constantly staying in the trenches in terms of learning new information.
So it's great. Um, Lastly, what would be your word of wisdom to our viewers today?
Great. So for our viewers today, I know, so I can't see you live, but do we have anyone here that owns a business? Anybody here own a business? Let us know in the comments below, okay?
Yes,
And do
please
we
do.
have anybody? Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
Okay, that's fine. So yeah, you guys are. If you have anybody wants to comment, please write your comments below our live interview. Yes, thank you, Michael. Go ahead.
Awesome, awesome. For those of you who if you have a job, just type job below. If you have a business, type business below. If you have a job, type job below, just so that way we can know who, what type of people are here today. Okay. But for those of you who are in a position where you want to be motivated, you want to be inspired, right? You want to take your life to the next level, or maybe you want to launch that business idea that you've had, right? You want to launch that to the next level. I want to say this to you and leave you with these words. We have never been in a better time, a greater time than right now today for you to take those ideas that are in your mind and to be able to bring them out to the world, package them into real products that can actually sell in the real world so you can impact people with your ideas, your story, your heart, with what you've been through,
That's true.
right? To be able to impact people or like naturally with who you are. This is one of the greatest times to do so. If you would love to learn how to take your ideas, your knowledge, your skills, your expertise, and package it into a high ticket product, a high ticket offer, then I would love to learn. I would love to show you how to do that. Like I've helped so many of my students do that before. Okay. If you'd like to learn more information, you can come visit us at highticketfreedom.com. We even offer a free training, so you can visit highticketfreedom.com/free dash training. Okay. Show up for that free training. It's totally free. We're going to give you 2 free ebooks as well for just showing up and visiting that link. And then when you sign up, that training is going to take you about 20-25 minutes to go through. So that way it's a short training. You can get all the information you need. So that way you can make a decision on taking your life and business to the next level. And I'll leave you with my quote before we get out of here. If the dreams that you're dreaming can be accomplished in this lifetime, then you are dreaming too small. And I challenge you, baby. Yes, that's right. I challenge you. I challenge you to dream bigger. Yes, that's right. I said it, baby. Dream
Dream
bigger.
big. Yeah, dream big.
Yes,
And yeah, stop procrastinating, guys. Decide it now to transform your life. If you want to transform your life, so you have to decide it now. Yeah. Thank you so much, Michael, and appreciate your time and look forward to hearing more of your inspirational stories and the near future. All the best of your endeavors. Thank you so much
absolutely.
to have you
Thank
here.
you so much, Manny.
Okay. Bye, guys. Thank you
Okay,
so much,
bye-bye.
guys, for watching. Thanks. So how to